Hello, beautiful friends, and welcome to day 1 of the Gratitude Art Journal Challenge. In this challenge, Haley and I are sharing 7 days of gratitude art journaling. We are going to be sharing our reaction to each prompt each day and also sharing some fun art journaling techniques so you can learn some cool stuff along the way too. So welcome to day 1. Today's prompt is home, grateful for home. And I have this really cool idea of making a custom vellum for this page. And I'm pretty much in love with this patterned paper that you see on my desk right there. It's filled with all kinds of tiny branches and flowers, and it's beautiful. But as you could see when I was opening up my notebook, I have a clear plastic page in the middle of this spread. And instead of putting a solid cardstock in there like what I have on my desk, I really want to put vellum in there so it's a little bit see-through and adds a little bit more interest to that page. But I love this patterned paper. So I'm going to create my very own custom vellum by using washi tape to put down a piece of vellum over this patterned paper, and I am going to copy this pattern, essentially trace it through the vellum there so I could get this pattern onto my vellum. And I am loving this technique. So the first thing I did was cut down a piece of vellum to the correct size, and then I washi taped that to my pattern paper. And then the next thing that I did is test out all of the black journaling pens that I had to figure out which one I liked best for writing on vellum. So I ended up choosing this one here, which I thought turned out the blackest ink for writing on vellum. Some of my other ones were a little bit more of a blue tone, so this was the darkest one that I had for writing on vellum. So you can see here, I am just tracing the pattern. You can easily see it through your vellum. It is a very time-consuming process because I had this itty-bitty little print that I was working on. If you had a bigger pattern, it would go much quicker, but the end result is absolutely beautiful. As you can see, I am obsessed with it already. So I worked my way around creating that pattern there, and I kind of twisted my page around. That way my hand was never smearing across any of the wet ink as it was drying. And now I am done with that piece of vellum there. So I'm going to trim it down a little bit because the washi tape left a little white border around each of my edges. And I am going to go ahead and slip that in the plastic page protector in this traveler's notebook here. And if you want to see how I made this traveler's notebook, there is a video on my channel. Check it out. I am obsessed. I cut down this really cute journaling notebook that I had on hand, and it has all these clear plastic sleeves in it, and it works out perfectly. So now I'm looking through some different stickers that I have, and I love this one of this cute little pink house, except it has a huge cream border around it. So I'm going to fussy cut it out and get rid of that cream border around it, and then stick it down on top of my vellum. And then on the left-hand side of the page, I have a couple of different things that I'm thinking about. I want to create a kind of title for this section of my notebook, and a title that shows the meaning of home to me. And so I went with the quote, "Home is not a place, it's a feeling," except I took out the "it's not a place" part because I think it can be a place that gives you a feeling. So my title for this page is going to be "Home is a Feeling." And I cut out a couple of strips from this patterned paper here, and I love them. Those little houses are so cute, and I think I might use them, but I actually don't end up using them. So I've got too much white going on the left-hand side of this page now. So I want to make that a little more pink to bring in the pink from the house sticker on the right-hand side of my page over to the left-hand side of my page. So I am mixing up my custom paint there, a little bit of pink, a lot of white, and some water. So it's kind of like a washed out effect instead of a solid opaque paint color here. And you can see I'm using the packaging technique, just putting the paint on some plastic packaging and then putting it over onto my page so it ends up with this random pretty painted effect. I added my title there and another sticker to the left-hand side of the page, and this is what it looks like. I don't think this lighting does it justice. Those gold stickers really pop. They have so much saturation in them when the lighting is better, but it is dull weather in Charlotte here today, so I'm working with what I have. I hope you have enjoyed this process video. This is day 1 of the free art journaling challenge of gratitude that Haley and I are hosting this month in November. I will link Haley's video for day 1 down below so you can check out how she reacted to this prompt as well. And I hope you are joining us. If you want to join us, get on Instagram, use the hashtag #GratitudeArtJournal. I hope you guys are having fun and learning lots of great new art techniques. And I will catch you tomorrow on day 2. Bye!